Hello everyone. The information that we are going to go over is of the utmost significance for young men to comprehend because it has the potential to determine whether or not they live a life that is faultless and full of joy, or a life that is fraught with nothing but disappointment, challenging financial circumstances, and anxiety. Why is it that older women who use dating apps almost always indicate they are looking for someone with whom they can have a meaningful and committed relationship? Have you ever wondered? This is due to the fact that they have been with a number of different partners, and as a result, they are in the market for a promising young guy with whom to eventually start a family. However, there is a catch, and rather than being a love scandal, it is more of a financial scandal because they are looking for someone to become their retirement plan. They will become less desirable to other men as time goes on, so before the window of opportunity closes, they should try to find someone who can support their lifestyle financially. This is the train of thought that goes through the head of a modern woman between the ages of 30 and 40 who is presenting herself on dating apps. These women are fooling themselves into thinking that they are successful because they are oblivious to the fact that men are becoming more intelligent and have begun to comprehend the games that women play. Many guys are already shattered as a result of being rejected, getting divorced, or having their marriages collapse. They are more self-aware than they have ever been, which is why many of these older women wind up being exploited rather than the other way around, and then they complain that they can't find someone with whom they can have a genuine relationship. Women should stop complaining about it because they are the ones who brought this upon themselves. Take a look at the current state of affairs in the family courts. Those unfortunate dudes have to hand over 50% of their fortune to women who have never done anything to earn it in the first place. It's a game that a lot of women play, usually just to make their lives a little bit easier, and they don't really care about the mental health of the guy they're breaking up with in the process. Every single day, a new example emerges of a celebrity from an A-list receiving a contentious divorce that leaves them unable to maintain the same lavish lifestyle they formerly had. This realization on the part of males led to the phenomenon known as MGTOW, which literally means men going their own way. It's a movement that's helping hundreds of thousands of men around the world realize that they don't need women to be successful in life. There was no culture of hooking up in the 19th century in the same way that we know it today. All of this was started by women so that they could satisfy their lust and obtain the person they want because they are aware that if they play their cards well, they can get any male they like. Women started all of this so that they could get the guy they want. However, as of right now, that is not the case, and the tables have been turned. Men are now aware that the majority of women merely seek to take the money they have worked so hard to obtain and ruin their financial situation. If you ask any male what it is that he desires from a woman, he will tell you unequivocally that all he wants is commitment and loyalty. It can be summed up like that. However, women do not even perform the most basic of tasks. To return to the topic of older women, many of them divorce their husbands in the hopes of using dating apps to find someone who is better off and has more money. However, all they receive is a 6-inch chunk of flesh, after which the man vanishes without a trace. Men who behave in this manner are actually quite astute because they are aware that the women they are pursuing are only interested in playing games and are not yet prepared to finally settle down with them without any kind of stipulation. However, there are still a great number of beta males who fall for these women and completely derail their life as a result. Because they are nothing more than attention-seeking pigs who are willing to go to any lengths to gain the validation and attention of women, they are incapable of uttering the word no. They are aware, on some level, that this lady is not going to remain, but they have made the decision to continue living with her nonetheless, and then they cry as their life begins to break apart because of her. There are far too many heartbreaking tales that end in a manner that is comparable to this one. Always keep in mind that if a woman on a dating app like Tinder tries to give you way too much attention, you should maintain awareness of the situation and exercise caution before acting or speaking in response. Tell yourself that this girl is nothing more than a cute little creature attempting to play tricks on you so that you can carry her around for the rest of your life. This is the only reason she is acting this way toward you. These women are seasoned con artists who are adept at leading unsuspecting men and women to believe that they have finally discovered the one who is perfect for them. But folks, keep in mind that you should always exercise caution, and you should never give in to her solicitations because doing so will only cost you in the end.